I'm just kidding. Don't hate me.
Haley. That recording didn't come out when she started recording. The Zoom recording that you hate. This meeting is being recorded.
It
didn't happen just now. It didn't happen.
What?
You should talk to Jane about her
Come
settings.
on, Haley.
Yeah, Jane, I need to know what your settings are.
What did I do? I have no idea.
So
She doesn't know.
You want to tell her the Zoom thing?
So on Zoom now, it has this woman saying every time I hit record, it has,
yes.
Oh, yeah, we got that too.
What did you do? How did you get rid of it?
We don't.
I don't know.
No,
Wait, didn't
we
It
just
didn't
heard
do
her.
it this time, but it normally does. Also, I am going to touch myself up a little here.
Yeah, you are.
There we go.
It doesn't ever show up on the episode either.
Yeah,
It
no, it
doesn't?
doesn't. No,
Oh,
it doesn't.
that's good to know.
So we
It
don't.
shows up in our recording,
Really?
but like Dawson's recording, like the podcast recording, and he has to cut it out. Yeah, but not the Zoom recording.
So now I've got myself solo, and so I don't know if I need this. I wonder what happens if I get rid of my self view.
So if I go on YouTube, I can see this, right?
Yeah.
Yes, live on YouTube.
Hey,
I'm
Rob.
gonna stop
Yes.
my video.
I'm going to open up the show and do the plugs at the top. You do the plugs at the end of the show. Cool?
At the end, cool. We'll do.
Cool.
I just want to make sure. Can you guys still hear me and everything?
Yeah.
There's no echo, so you're good.
Oh, on YouTube or?
Yeah. So now I took away the view of me solo, so that it's just Rob and then the four of us in the studio.
Okay.
Rob, are you doing the post?
Yeah, post on
And
our.
make sure it gets like a thing that we're on in the Corolla studio.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it'll attract some curiosity.
Yes. Yeah, we'll get some traction, some people. Okay. Let's. I'm doing it on the eighth holes now.
By the way, I was shocked that Addie wanted to do video. She was kind of
Oh,
telling
really?
me all day that she didn't want to, and I was like, you just call in.
She's
By all
been on
means.
video before.
She looked
when we
great.
do when we do the happy hour, hasn't she? Jane? Rob?
Oh yeah.
A couple times. Hi hat, Laura, never.
Oh, no, she's popped in a few times for the happy hour.
Oh, the happy hour for sure, but our show, no.
Are we live right now?
We are. We're live
On-
on YouTube, but we're
Oh,
not.
okay.
Like, we haven't started officially. We
Oh.
can start.
Chewbacca
start
over
whenever.
here. What's up?
Don't drown.
Get the plug.
Get that dropped right there.
It's the best impression I've ever done.
All right, cool. So Ace Holes group is on. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm an admin, so I'm gonna go ahead and approve my own post.
Humble brag.
Yeah. Oh man, don't tell anybody. And, Manny's also an admin, so we've got
I
privilege.
don't do shit there, dude. I barely do shit for the fucking Corolla group, Facebook, whatever you want to call it, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Rob, could you actually do me a solid?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm asking like a big ask.
Uh-oh.
Could you post on the ASOLs asking them to go follow the new show Instagram account?
Yeah, for sure. The
you
Adam
so
Carolla
much.
show one.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to the other? What am I missing here? What happened?
No, there's only there's like an Adam Carolla account. It's
Yeah.
Adam,
Yeah.
but now she created an Adam Carolla show.
Yeah,
I
so
remember
it's just
that
like
being
show
there
stuff.
for a while before, though. What do you
No,
mean?
I think it's pretty new.
No, it's new.
Hold up. Have I been
Yeah.
following a fucking ghost account over here? Fucking off-brand ass
For sure.
Corolla account. Let's see.
This might be some after the show talk, but yeah, there are two right now currently.
So wait, it's not this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Thank you for following.
Been
Oh.
following, girl.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Cool. Looks like we've got yeah. The good thing about the Ace Holes group is even though some people might not comment and stuff like that, obviously you guys know, you'll see the views it gets and all that stuff. So hopefully that does get some views and traction and all that stuff.
No, yeah.
I'm signed in on the Lady
Is
Lackeys
this
also.
is this in the Ace Holes group?
Yes, I put a post on the ASOS group, and then
okay.
which has over 10,000 people, and then on our group as well. The Endless Ranters group. Yes.
Is this just a photo or is it a live stream?
That's a
Live.
little screen
We're
capture.
live right now.
I don't
And
know, Haley. It's not moving. It's not moving. You didn't.
You have to click on it. Click on it, Jen.
Just lower your volume or mute it,
No,
and then you can see us live.
I see.
Who do you want to mute?
No.
Oh, mute the video.
Listen,
Sorry.
no, screw you, because I've been in many a Facebook group where even when it's small, you can see it moving and talking and
Right.
Yeah, Manny knows. Thank you, Manny.
You're welcome.
Whatever.
Cool.
No, I was just laughing at the entire situation. Because Emmy was like, "Who do you want me to mute?
He's ready to
Oh, I
go.
heard mute yourself, and
Turn
I was like, all right,
Haley's
well, I
mic
have to
down,
control
please.
Who,
that.
who do you want to mute?
Who do you want
Which
to
one
mute?
of these assholes do you want to mute?"
It's Jane, isn't it?
All right. Are we ready to go soon?
We're all set.
All right. So we'll do a count. So Manny, you're gonna do the intro and all that.
Here we
You
go.
good?
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Good evening, Endless Ranchers, and welcome to another very special episode. Joining me today, my wonderful and spaz of a co-host, Jane,
All right. Hello.
Robbie
What an
Spotlight,
intro.
Hey.
and for those of you listening, unfortunately not watching, we are recording this live from Corolla Digital, and our guests today, Haley and Jen from Lady Lackeys.
Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, hey.
That's
Yes.
Hey, girls. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Thanks
Hey.
so much for being with us and extending our evening out.
Of course.
Yeah.
You've been graciously accommodating
Yes.
for making this happen, and we're pleased. We're thankful. Emmy as well.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is
Very
great.
happy to be here
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
in our studio.
Hour.
Jen.
Our studio.
Yeah, we're guests.
Yeah, ours.
It is
Yeah,
where
okay.
we record. It is
In
where
Adam's
we record.
studio.
Yeah, in Mr. Krolla's studio.
We'll fix that
Mr.
in post.
Carollo.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe a little quick background on Haley and Jen. So they're the ladies that work at Corolla Digital, and Haley's Corolla Digital, does the
Mhm.
social media. Jen is Corolla Drinks.
Mhm.
So now they've come together and started their podcast, Lady Lackeys, which has been going on the fall. When did you guys actually launch? I know you started recording in the fall.
We started July last year.
Oh, really?
We did?
Yep.
Oh,
we
but
didn't.
We sure
It's been
did.
a whole year almost.
No.
It's been
Yes.
a whole year almost.
That's great. We didn't air it till
Fun.
fall.
January.
right?
No, January.
Oh, we
That's
didn't
when we
air it till
started, yeah.
January.
Yeah.
We've been on the air since January.
We started in July and didn't air until January. How's
We
that
had
for
a little
insecurity?
Sounds like a reason to have a party.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what? Chris reached out to me about doing this last July, and we didn't air till February. So
It takes
Oh, that
time.
yeah, it can take time.
You don't
Makes
rush
us feel a lot
greatness.
better.
Right?
Gotta let that shit stew.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we continue, I gotta plug the Endless Ranters social media. Follow us, Endless Ranters Podcast, on Twitter. Well, just Endless Ranters, sorry. And then Endless Ranters Podcast at Gmail. Join the Facebook group, Endless Ranters, and you could hang out with us when we do our bi-weekly happy hour. We get drunk, talk shit. We play music. We have a good time. Sometimes it goes late into the night. We get super blue. Sometimes, Chris gets sick and we have to call the night early. Either way, people join. We have a good time. Go ahead and also check my shit out, howwefigure.com. I promise there's going to be a lot more happening down the road. And again, follow Lady Lackeys, support everything they do on their social media, interact with them.
Yeah, they're
Listen to the
super fun.
podcast.
They give you
Yes.
another whole
Thanks.
perspective. They are super
Oh.
fun. In fact, I'm coming into this just like I feel like I know so much about them, and I don't know if they know about me. Like, I know them, but they don't know me. So, like,
Well, this gives us a great opportunity to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yes. Well, maybe you do now because we just had we had a powwow.
Mhm.
So,
We're talking social media. Haley, there's another social media Instagram account we're following, right?
Yes. We just created a show account that's specifically just for anything that's happening. That's Adam Carolla Show. You can follow us at the Adam Carolla Show on Instagram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Cool.
You're welcome. So I'm gonna hand it back to my co-host Jane. Let her get acquainted with Lady Lackeys. What
Yes.
what
Oh
do
my
you what are you
gosh.
dying to ask and what are you dying to dish?
I am so happy to have girls to banter with. No offense to
None
my
taken.
lovely co-hosts. I do hang with dudes pretty well, but sometimes I was listening to you guys, and I'm like, I just don't want to be with girls. I want to pod with girls, like for once, and yeah. 'Cause sometimes I think my stuff just like lands flat with dudes.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
that every single day.
yes. So I'm sure it's like got to be refreshing for you guys to come together after being around a plethora of sausages.
Sausage fest.
No, every day that, and when I'm in and Jen's not,
Oh,
it sucks.
I know. And then
Aw.
you text me and you're like, "Are you coming in today?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
And then like when she's in, it's like, oh my gosh, we got to catch up on what happened yesterday that you missed. And then you catch me up on your job.
yeah. Well, I kind of distract us from both doing work.
Yeah.
maybe.
I mean,
To be
we
fair.
do work. We do work.
Is
I
this-
believe you.
Is this on the days when she shows up on time?
I don't have a time technically.
She doesn't.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
So there's your answer.
That's sweet.
No.
I'm
She'll
making
text, she'll text me at like 10 in the morning, like, hey, I'll be right there.
Yeah.
And then I
The
leave
show,
early.
Haley shows up, the
Yeah,
show
yeah.
starts, and then all of a sudden,
Sounds
she's
like-
like, and then she
we
goes at
overlap
like
for an
2:30,
hour.
she's like, I'm leaving right now.
Sounds like my old fucking weed dealer. Yeah, be over in 20 minutes. 2 hours later, hey, you still coming through? Yeah, my boy.
Is that what you're doing? Are you selling weed?
Selling weed. I mean, that would probably be a better use of my time if that was what I was doing. No, I move slow. And
She takes her time.
The thing is, she always texts me, I'll be right there.
And we're like,
Well,
give it an
Every
hour.
time. Heading out soon.
yeah,
I didn't, know,
45 minutes.
I didn't know soon was like 3 hours.
it's not been 3 hours.
Haley can prove
It's
that
not
wrong.
been 3 hours.
I think Jen is running on
The show
Latino
started,
time.
we're an hour in.
Is that a thing?
No, it's punk rock time. She's
I can see that.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of Latino time.
yeah.
I think it is. Isn't there
I
like
thought
a
that would
P-
be faster.
Isn't there like a
Oh.
POC
Latinos
time?
move faster.
Yeah.
Speeding
Talking-
of
Oh,
What are you talking
Arriba,
about?
Arriba, andale, andale.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I would have thought.
It could go
I
either
don't-
way.
I don't
It's
know
a
it.
crapshoot.
A slow Latino.
You don't?
No,
They're
not
out
a
there.
I'll leave this to Manny and Rob.
Well, no, I gotta hand it back to you. You say you want to mingle with the ladies some more, so get
Wait,
back
what
to
was
it.
that?
Oh
What
my
was that line
gosh.
in the office with Michael? Like, Oscar coming in for spring cleaning. I could use some of that famous,
Oh my
Hispanic,
God.
that famous Hispanic work ethic.
That can never be. I'm surprised that hasn't been Ben from. Was it on Paramount Plus now?
Peacock or whatever.
Or
the fuck?
Peacock? That's it. Yeah.
Oh, the best is season 1 when they're doing Diversity Day, and Oscar he's like, "Tell us about you," and he's like, "Well, I'm Mexican," and then Michael says, "Is there another name you'd like to be called other than
Less
Mexican?"
offensive
Something
than
less
Mexican.
My favorite scene in that episode is when everyone's saying the sexual orientation that they're attracted to, or the sex they're attracted to, or ethnicity
Yeah.
of the person they're attracted to. And Dwight says, I like Indian women. And Mindy Kaling's standing right next to him.
Anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
Yes. Well, I'm so happy to have you guys here because I sometimes need a little more estrogen
Yep.
on this
I-
podcast.
Yep, I
We
feel
get
you.
it.
I get it. Yeah.
Good.
Manny, you got to start eating more soy. She wants more.
or or drink from those plastic bottles.
Or-
No, thank you. I'm over
I
here trying to
know.
avoid plastic bottles.
I
as much
know
as
he
possible.
left his fancy glass water bottle at one of our Ace Hole Airbnb meetups, and I was like, he texted me. He's like, "Can you grab that water bottle I left there?" And I took it out of the fridge. And I was like, "This looks so. This is like glass. It was fancy." I was like, "Manny, like,
Yes.
wow."
I have expensive taste, but I've yet to reach the status where I could afford. So I got.
Well, la ti da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
So wait,
Shocking.
like this water bottle is like an accessory to you.
Yeah, dude. It's just a durable good,
Does it
man.
have a screw on top?
Yeah.
Is it a Voss water bottle that you just kept refilling?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Okay.
It's
I
just a
forget the
really
brand, but
interesting-
just came through work. It's like, yeah, I'm taking
All
this.
right.
Yeah.
It's just- Wait, you didn't pay for it?
I did, but practically nothing for it. Yeah.
Oh,
You got a
okay.
discount, employee
Yeah.
discount.
Well,
Hell
good
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
As well as the
We're proud
Adacola
of that.
hat. Let's
Oh
not forget
yeah,
that.
yeah. You left everything.
Just that.
Just that
those
and the
two.
water bowl. Yeah.
Any other merch that you left behind, Mo Man?
No, man. It was just the hat and the bottle. By the way, the hat was won on behalf of Lynette when they did the Corolla after drink show or whatever it was a few years ago.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
okay. Speaking of merch, Haley, Jen, Emmy, who can I email? Who can I talk to? I've got some like T-shirt ideas. I really have. I think I sent Emmy a message a few months back.
Rob has legit
Send
t-shirts.
any
You should
messages
listen
to-
him.
Send any messages to questions@adamcarolla.com.
Will do. Okay. All right. I'm not going to give you guys my ideas right now. But I'll
Of
email
course, you
you.
don't want
You need
to.
to go back and think about it for a second.
Just text me.
Yeah, I'll text you. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Lady Lackeys. So, why don't you give us a little bit of a quick background as how you guys came about the Corolla world, and then how you came into this podcast too. Kind of cliff notes here.
You don't go first?
Just
Oh, I was looking at you. To
I was
Are we going to hear about your sandwich? The sandwich again?
my sandwich.
Is there a great sandwich debacle 2021? What's going on over here?
That
Sandwich.
was it. Sorry, that was another interview you had.
Dang.
Never mind.
I don't
Emily.
remember.
All right.
Are you talking about my Subway sandwich?
No. Oh, what was it? Never mind. Skip.
It wasn't
What are you
tuna,
talking
was it?
about?
What is that?
I don't know.
How did you get here, Haley?
Magic carpet ride.
Yeah, basically. No, I've done social media for like a bunch of different brands. I used to did social media for John Krasinski for a short period of time. And I emailed I was looking for anything in comedy, basically. Emailed Podcast One. They're like, hey, they're looking for someone at the Adam Carolla show.
how were your email communications with Mike August? Because they're sort of infamous.
Yeah, they're very like to the point, and usually in the
Yes.
subject line. Like the entire email is in the
Right.
subject line, and there's nothing, or there's like thanks in the like email. So like you have to be very good at deciphering your subject line communication. And texting doesn't exist with Mike August at all. I don't think he knows. Does he have text?
I think
Does.
Have you guys
must.
texted
I
him?
think everybody
He does, yeah.
Okay.
Just doesn't respond to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, not up for it. And you can never, when you call him on the phone, you can never hear him. Like it always sounds like he's in a tunnel.
Wha-
There's always
is-
dogs in the background.
Is he like beating up some guy in the freeway or something?
One could only hope.
Hey, I'm sure he was probably on the phone when he was doing that. That's the thing about all of this. Like, I'm sure he's usually on the phone 24/7. No one can hear him ever. No one.
Yeah. No, one question, Haley. So you do social media for Adam Carolla and the show, and I think I listened to your episode with the Lady Lackeys because you guys had episodes dedicated to you guys, and I think you mentioned that you're doing social media for Carolla. Are you currently doing any social media for somebody else? Can you talk about that, or is it just Carolla?
I am doing social media. I can't. I signed an NDA, so I can't really tell you. It's not anyone exciting. It's not what you think it is.
Okay. So it's
Super
Microsoft.
boring. Got it.
It's for
She's keeping us from stalking.
Yeah.
no, please.
Jane's the
we
fucking
are
expert over
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh, nice.
Jane's creepy level stalker. But anyway,
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you this. It's a movement
okay.
that I'm doing
Okay.
social media for. Yeah, I'll leave it. It's
Movement.
not Scientology.
Movement. Guatemalan lives
I
matter.
was just gonna say,
Okay.
like
It's not Scientology.
Like Scientology.
Is it the
No.
is it the movementarians?
It's just a movement, guys.
Okay.
It's just a movement.
Okay.
And
Not bowel movements, nothing like that.
no, it's a movement. Look,
Mm.
they pay pretty well.
Oh.
So yeah, but
All right.
it's a movement. That's all you need to know.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, I have
It's not
another
bad.
social media question. Okay, so you do social media for Adam Carolla. He must have obviously obsessed fans. Not that we're any of those fans, of course not.
Never.
But never.
Podcast. No.
Yeah, but podcast
Never.
dedicated to him and Facebook groups dedicated to him.
We go on
Um,
cruises.
Go to cruises, exactly. Bar crawls, we'll spend hundreds of dollars on wine clubs and stuff like that.
No big deal.
Yeah. You must get some crazy DMs from people, men, women, anything. DMs. Any dick pics, any boob pics, any
Hold up.
special requests, anything?
I want to tag on to this. When he announced the divorce, did things escalate?
Yes,
Mm.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. There's a lot I can't tell you. I'll tell you that. But it's funny because Adam doesn't know about any of it.
No, he doesn't need to.
He
They don't
doesn't do
realize
social
you're
media.
reaching like
Yeah.
a chick. That
Yeah, they think they're talking to Adam, and he's. I don't think he's ever been on there.
Well, he's always walking around from one place to another. Too,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. Now he runs his Twitter account,
Yeah.
right.
so I don't think anyone knows like what he gets in there, but that's it. He refers to all social media as Facebook. Like it's just under one umbrella of Facebook, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
But
I always wondered
it
about that.
escalated. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so any
Well,
ladies out there that are interested in Adam Carolla, you have to go through Haley first.
That's right. Haley's gonna vet you first.
Yeah. So Jen is first in line, and then you guys have to make a line behind Jen.
I get first refusal, as
Yeah.
they say.
Well, great.
Yeah, just send me your nudes. I'll pass them along. Just kidding.
So were these okay? Were there any really notable DMs from women after he announced the divorce that you can divulge?
I don't know. I'm so scared.
What about what is
You
it?
don't have to give any handles. Just
Okay,
kind of
did-
like the gist.
Does it stand?
No.
Did it start with P and it ends with Am Adelon?
No.
about M.
No.
Egan Kelly?
He wishes.
No. He didn't get anything from like celebrities or anything like that.
Womp
Ah,
womp.
come
I
on.
know. I'm sorry, guys.
Sad.
I was disappointed too. Oh.
All right. Well, if Adam needs to go to the singles bar with me, I'll go. Next time I'm in town, I'll take him out. It's okay. Don't worry, Adam. I got you, man.
See,
got your
I
back.
would love, and we talk about this all the time. I would love for there to be more videos, YouTube videos, just video footage of Adam doing more bits,
Mhm.
films, and like that would be hilarious. Like people taking him to a singles bar for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know.
that would be
It was
that
so
would be
good.
super interesting.
Yeah.
Look, whether it's a bit or not, it would be awesome to see him like doing like a blind date or something. And then his commentary or whatever, it would be so funny. I'm sure it would be
So-
awesome.
So funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my
Go ahead.
Oh, no. So like my friend is Conan's assistant,
Oh,
and
cool.
they have a bit where she's wanting a new car, and they're just filmed I don't know, he's just picking apart her car.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. I probably watched it like 10 times. And I was showing you, I'm like, Adam would be so funny doing
Yeah.
this too.
Yeah.
And she just bought a car. And
I
that
know.
would've been
That was a perfect
hilarious
opportunity.
If they would have shot something of him coaching you through the
Yeah,
buying
and
car
my car was
process.
like, how many bits could have come out of that car, Emmy? I sent a video to Emmy of like all the shit that I had in my car. It looked like I lived in it. I didn't, but it looked like it. And there was so much random shit. Do you still have the video?
Okay, so that would have been
I do.
something.
That would have been
Adam
so
looking at your
funny.
car.
Yeah, like all the
Inside your
random.
car.
Yeah, exactly. It was disgusting. Oh, what I was gonna say is, would it be weirder if Adam went on a blind date and the person didn't know who he was?
Mm.
Like they didn't recognize him,
Or
Oh.
what?
or if they
Versus-
did,
Young
recognize
chick.
him.
He needs a really young chick for that to ensure that she won't recognize it. Because I feel like his fan base is
Yeah,
older.
if there was like a 24-year-old.
yeah.
Yeah, someone like a
totally.
millennial
Mhm.
for sure. Oh, that wouldn't go well either
Ugh.
because they would probably be super woke.
it would.
No, but it
Yeah.
would be funny.
You don't want
It
someone
would be
super
funny.
woke.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, you don't want
High
that.
school sitcom.
Oh gosh, that's a great reality show idea.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, well, for us it was.
Very niche
Send
show.
send famous people on blind dates and see their reaction when the blind date doesn't recognize them.
I know. I matched with a guy on Bumble that was on Millionaire Matchmaker.
Ooh.
Did you
And then
recognize him?
no. I looked him up. I mean, I had to watch his clips, of course.
yeah.
You have to do your homework.
I messaged him, he never responded. He's seen, but
Well, fuck him.
yeah.
No, every
But
now
I
and
was
then.
sort of like,
every now and then I've
curious.
seen people that like, oh, I recognize them
Yeah.
from like Seventh Heaven a million years ago. Or,
Who
like,
are you
yes,
dating from
yes,
Seventh
yeah.
Heaven?
No one that I.
No, you
dated,
are. That was
but-
so
Who would be age
specific.
No,
appropriate?
there was because there
Oh,
was
the
somebody.
oldest-
Was it the
oldest
Reverend?
brother?
No, wait, what?
Oh, he's
no,
into
the
child
Reverend.
porn.
Yeah, exactly. No, but
Stephen
the
Collins.
oldest
Matt
brother.
Camden.
Yes.
Love him. No. Someone who was like a minor part.
Who?
So not in the family.
Who?
Not the.
Oh, he was on like Sweet Valley High. Too.
No, I didn't watch.
I don't know what
Yeah,
that
but
is.
he
I
had
didn't read
like
that
he was
either.
like dated Jessica Biel in like the first season or something.
in real life.
No, on the show.
Oh,
I-
was he a firefighter?
but-
The brother of there's one of the brothers that they
No.
married on.
No.
Okay.
Oh, though I like
They
those.
were.
I like
Yeah,
the one,
yeah.
The one I really
Wait,
like.
are those like the twins? The one with the
Yes,
jaw?
yes, but they're not twins.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
Yeah, he was a
brothers
good
on the
looking-
show, and they were
And
they were
they're
like
brothers in real life.
firefighters.
Ben,
Yes. Oh,
right?
really?
Was his name Ben?
yeah, they're brothers in real life.
He looked like a Ben.
It could have.
These poor people have no
Anyway,
idea who we're
but my
talking
point
about.
is, being out
Yes.
here in LA,
Yeah,
you'll see-
exactly.
every now and then you'll see people that you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
recognize them.
Oh, I've
from-
done my IMDb searches before I swipe right. Like I'll have to pause and be like, ah. Anyway, so Jen,
Yes.
tell us about how you came into the Corolla world.
So I've been a huge Adam fan since Loveline
Okay.
days.
Nice.
So yeah, since way back in the day. And yeah, I was always a big fan of his. And then how did it start? I was just that person who, and maybe you guys are that person in your circle that's like, oh my God, the other day Adam said,
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
And I had to live by myself for that for 5 years before I found everyone.
but it's brilliant because everything he says is so brilliantly funny that you can just quote him and everybody laughs hysterically as
Right.
if you came up with it, you know? And it's, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, Glen, well, this is going to be too regional specific, but you're like, yeah, Glendale, it's only like, how is it that it's only 40% Armenian, but you go outside and the Armenian heat index is like 500%? Remember?
Oh my
Did you guys
gosh.
hear that?
Yes.
I don't remember that one, but I do know all his like Forest
Armenian
Lawn
heat.
Drive references and the flower selling.
yeah,
and then I
yeah.
finally saw it for myself and I was like, oh, he's not exaggerating. This is real.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I went to like a few events, like I went to a Mangria bar crawl, and just made a couple connections here, and I think I emailed, I don't even know who I had exchanged info with. Maybe Matt, maybe I've emailed Matt before, or Patrick, who ran like the Mangria bar crawls back in the day. And then I would just kind of like check in every so often. And then after a couple years, Pat hit me up and was like, "Hey, are you interested in doing sales with Corolla Drinks?"
So you reached out. So you were like kind of stalking years before you ended up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's good at it.
Were you like
Yeah.
going to live shows and all that, or you
I didn't go to live shows. I felt
Okay.
like I couldn't afford it at the time. Or like, I feel like how much were live shows back? Like $40 a ticket.
Around there.
Plus two, I never had anyone that was as big a fan as I
Right,
was.
no
So
one to
there was
go
no
with.
way I was gonna convince
Yeah.
anyone. And then for me, it's like, what am I gonna spend $100 to like,
Fuck
and
yeah.
yeah, right. But yeah, yeah.
Do you
So that's
find
kind of how.
do you find being an Adam fan is like a good a bargaining chip with dudes? Like dating wise, if you talked about him, they were like, "Ooh." I'm finding it's very helpful.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel that way
I don't know
too.
about that, but I do know that fellas, like, if a guy says he's in to Adam or appreciates him or likes his sense of humor, their credibility goes way up. in my
Yeah,
eyes.
and do you feel like you go way up by like
I guess you'd
Adam?
have to ask them, you know?
Okay, because I'm finding it's like I mean, I've got a picture with Adam on my profile.
Yeah.
And guys will just be like, "That's Adam," you know, like
Nice.
they'll lead with that.
Oh,
And they're
maybe I should try that.
yes, it's very good.
I don't have any pictures with Adam that I actually like though.
Oh,
So that can be can you imagine this now?
I used to use my picture with John Krasinski as the the front image, and that
that's a
helped
good
a lot.
one. Yeah.
But Haley, just join me in this thought. Emmy's already laughing of like next week me setting about to try and get a nice photo of Adam and I. that I like.
No. Just don't let them know that you're taking the picture.
Huh? What's going on?
Just be like, Adam, can you...
Well,
Just
just
a
like
tip.
I mean, even if you just mention, "Oh, I work for him," like in your profile. I don't know if you're supposed to say stuff like that, but
Yeah, why not?
yeah,
I haven't done that, but it's funny because I remember back in the day before I ended up here, I remember seeing Nick Davis on former Lackey. Do you guys know?
Yeah,
Nick?
yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing him and it was like works at Adam Kroll and I was like, swipe right.
Oh my gosh.
Which is probably why too I agreed to like go out with Ray when Ray asked me out.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Wait. Excuse me?
Did he wear
Okay.
flip flops on his date?
Please
I
back
could
up.
operate
How
the
did I
drop
not know about
machine,
Please.
do the music sting sound effect right
yeah.
now.
Future guest of the show.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm Facebook
I love
friends with
Ray.
him.
No. We never went out.
But he asked you out,
He
and how
asked
did
me
that
out.
happen?
Oh, you
How
just
did he
said no.
You know
approach
what?
you?
It was on the bar crawl.
Started doing the breathing
Okay.
game with her. Be like, let's go out.
I remember when
So
we
were you working here by then?
Oh, no.
Okay.
This was I was just my friend and I were
You're still a groupie.
yeah.
Hey, I'm not judging. Are you kidding me?
No, she still is to this day.
Listen. Okay.
I'm
First
kidding.
of all, how dare you? Like
Don't be ashamed of it.
No, it's not anything to be ashamed of.
I
I know
may
you're
have-
not.
no.
but-
I'm like, what? How much do I say here? Like,
It's Ray.
no, but I'm saying with the other that same night when I was just going to the bar crawl, I think that was a night I ended up kissing a person who works here. That was
Okay.
which kind of
wait.
interfered. But Ray was asking me out, and then it was like, then I remember us being in a bar, and he was just like, "You just want to go stand next to Kaylin."
Yeah.
We narrowed that one down fast.
And it was like, and he's like, "Oh, I'll take." And then on top of like one of the double decker buses, he was like, "Oh, I'll take you out on a date. We'll go out to dinner." And like blah blah blah. And I was like, "Okay." Just like, people
Go
don't ask
on.
me out on dates, you know. But but yeah, then I
It didn't manifest.
it did not pan out.
I
have your
will say
announcement?
this. I think Ray, he gets a bad rap. I feel, I think he was a loyal friend, at least back in the day. Remember that story when Adam was like in a house party, at a house party or something? This guy came looking for him. Remember when the time where he grabbed the guy's head, in a headlock, and he goes, "Oh, remember, is this the guy you were looking for?" Or something like that. I think he beat him up for
yeah,
him.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
someone Adam had beef with
Yeah.
months before, and then
Mhm.
encountered him at a party with Ray, and
Mhm.
Ray
Yes.
remembered the incident. I forget the details of it, but yeah. And I think wasn't Adam like hooking up with some chick in the bathroom, and then Ray like interrupted it to be like, "Hey, I got the dude
Yeah,
that screwed you over
Yeah.
6 months ago."
yeah. Like, thanks.
I could totally have this wrong, but it was something along those
That
lines.
sounds familiar. That sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
It does.
Were
Something
you
like
in the bathroom?
Huh?
I said, were you the
Were
chick
you-
in the bathroom?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
I know
So
you
no
weren't. Go
love
ahead.
connection between
no,
you and Ray.
No, and I think
unfortunately.
we even like talked on the phone a few times because I remember
Also-
being at Ralph's like talking to him on the phone.
This is a huge age swing here between Ray and Kaylin.
You know,
I admire this.
I mean,
Open minded.
listen. One could also say you got Kaylin, then you got Michael Bean. I mean,
Oh, is that your goal?
Yeah, you got 1 degree.
Wow.
okay, but you guys saw Terminator, am I right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, come on. All right, why does everything feel very?
Oh, you're talking about Michael B. Anthony?
No. Michael Bean from Terminator 1.
What? Who?
Aliens.
Does Haley not know this?
What is wrong with you?
That's
know-
his full
Yes.
name is Michael B. No,
my God.
the Michael B.
Kaylin-
I know is Michael B. Jordan.
Hold on.
Okay.
No.
Kaylin's dad. You know who he is, right?
No,
Are you?
is that his
insane?
dad?
Yes.
We're learning so
Caleb
much
Bean's
today.
dad is Michael
Did you see
Bean.
Terminator,
Michael
the first
Bean.
one?
Is he actually in? Is he in Terminator?
He's a main
Terminator.
character.
Hello.
Part 1
Did you
and
not see-
Aliens.
They look just alike.
They should.
They look exactly the same.
Wait, have you seen this movie?
I didn't know that was his dad.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I know. I never seen Terminator.
You've never seen Terminator?
No, people fight.
Okay.
I love that
It's
distilled
they
description.
fight. They fight the entire time,
That's a great
And
synopsis.
and then he wins.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I know how it goes.
Hello.
Yeah, they
Look at
look
this
exactly
face.
the same.
I don't I
Weird.
wouldn't say exactly the same. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
Okay, aliens. Did you see Aliens?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
didn't put it together.
I
Yeah.
don't understand this.
I didn't see it because I wanted to see it.
Do you like movies?
Oh, I love movies.
Oh, that's right. You're over here writing scripts
I
and
just-
shit. I
well-
need to talk to you afterwards. by
She
the way.
went to film
Yeah.
making school. What do
My-
you call them?
Film
Filmmaking school.
Here's my thing with sci-fi.
Yeah.
I have a hard time digesting sci-fi because I'm like, I don't know if you remember Gina Grad telling that story about her going to see Field of Dreams with her friends, and the whole time she was like, "But where do they go?"
Oh, right.
You know, I'm like that with
You're
space.
too realistic. You're sort of
Yeah, so I'm like Star Wars. I'm like, so are they aliens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And they're
but-
like, no, da, 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 but they're in outer space
Yeah.
and they're not from Earth.
They're outer space Americans.
Yeah,
What?
I think-
Yeah.
like you just
What?
have to accept the world that they like put in front of you without thinking too much about it. But I get it. I get
do you
it.
see what I'm
okay,
saying?
but Alien and Aliens, very simple concept that they're
No,
on a
I didn't say
ship.
I hated it.
Okay,
I
I'm
like,
just
yeah, I
saying it's
liked
very
it. We
basic
watched it in
concept.
film school.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
It has that like stomach scene.
Yes.
Oh,
That one's Alien. That one's Alien. Aliens,
Memorable.
which is part 2, is the with Michael Bean. Look, I consider myself a feminist. All right, guys. I think you all know this.
You said this a lot lately.
I think you guys know this. Sigourney Weaver, she's one of my all-time heroes. Alien, Aliens. You know, you chick with the big guns and awesome, kick ass. That's your movie. So check it out.
I want want to go home and watch
Huh.
Aliens now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's like everyone's been telling me I should watch Mad Max, and I'm just like, yeah.
Like the original or the
No, like the
Charlize?
new one, because they're like, oh, it's so feminist. And I'm like, a bunch of women shave
I
their
gotta
heads and they
say,
shoot guns.
I was
No,
Like,
it's more.
I got it.
I was surprised at how much I enjoyed
It's dope.
that film.
It's a great
Yeah.
movie.
I'll get around to it.
Just
It's
get
just-
yourself
Watch
an
it this weekend.
Yeah,
I
dude.
could do any war movie. Isn't okay? Listen to this. This is weird. I can do war movies, sci-fi, fighting scenes, superhero movies. I'm like, what?
We had a whole episode on superhero movies, and I barely said a word.
I can't. The
Jane
thing
was
is,
asleep.
It's like I can tell you.
I saw that episode.
Hey, thanks for watching, bro.
I can tell you the plot to any superhero movie. It's going to be the same.
Yeah.
And in the middle, for 45 fucking minutes, there's going to be one fight scene. One. And they fight for 45 minutes. And that's it. And that's your film.
Yeah.
And you know what? The good guy wins in the end. That's it.
Yeah.
Every film.
Not every time.
Not yet.
Okay, I don't know.
Unless
Emmy,
there's a sequel.
Emmy and Mo Man, you guys were, I don't know, maybe I'm stereotyping, but Transformers, I think it was 3. There's literally like a 20-minute like fighting like robot scene. I saw it on IMAX. Literally, I got bored. Like 20
I
minutes.
actually never saw past
You
one.
lose the story.
Oh man, yeah,
Because it's
Oh.
now it's just like hairspray. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all like just
yeah.
let me distract you from how bad the storytelling is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry to put a damper on everything.
No, actually,
Now that you mentioned musicals and Hairspray, I saw In the Heights. I saw In the
what'd you
Heights.
think?
Look, I'm upset at the lack of Guatemalan representation. I think
I've
Lin
heard of
Manuel Miranda owes me an apology. I don't. Where are the Guatemalans? Where are they? I don't know.
Is that what it's about?
No, but I just feel
It
like
just
there
went
was a-
over Jen's head.
I don't know. I've never heard of this. Aside from the
In the
other day.
Heights is like the equivalent of Terminator for me,
Okay.
Yeah.
for Jen. Have you heard of Hamilton?
Yeah. I've heard of Hamilton.
The play, not the president.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Okay. You know Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Yeah. So this is his next.
Current.
Okay.
His current
okay.
film.
Current. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Google. All right. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so we got war movies and musicals. What else do you enjoy as far as films go?
I love every I love every category of I can do with anything. I don't like sci-fi. That's the only one I just can't get with it. Now there are certain realms of sci-fi though. Like I can watch Black Mirror,
Okay,
Hmm.
things like that. I can get with that.
I've yet to
So
watch
what does Black Mirror have that your stereotypical sci-fi doesn't?
It's whatever
It's
true
more
crime
of a
has.
story. Yeah. It's,
Okay, so
It's,
it's
what
more
brings you in.
absorbed in the story rather
yeah,
than
you're trying
the
to figure something
science.
out. Yeah. It's the puzzle of it all.
It's
Okay.
true crime.
Yeah, it's basically true crime. Yeah. I don't know. What about you?
shit. I like documentaries. I'm big
I
in
love documentaries.
yeah, action, comedy. I like foreign films, and yeah, dude, just always down for comedy. It's difficult to find good comedy.
Yeah, it is.
Why is it so hard to find good comedy films? Is it just because all of it like sense of humor is kind of like a different language for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
What about Haley? I've got a question for you. You do comedy. You've done stand up, and you write, right? What about this? It's a weird phenomena where you're sitting. Maybe if you're sitting alone watching maybe a stand up special or stand up whatever comedy, and you might think it's funny, but to yourself you might just do like a snort, like yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're with friends, you actually laugh. Is there like something psychological about that? Because you're with friends, you actually express yourself. Because I watched Mark Normand and a few other Tyler Fisher and Sam Morril, whatever. A lot of these New York guys, I like them, but sometimes I'm by myself and I just kind of laugh to myself. But I'm with my friends, I'll laugh out loud. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's like, well, laughter is contagious.
Right? Oh yeah,
When-
exactly.
I remember for like the first couple of shows I paid when I started doing comedy, I paid a couple of friends to come and just laugh. Because
You pay him well.
no, but they did it. I paid them in
Nice.
drinks,
Oh, okay.
but
It's smart.
it helps. Yeah,
Totally.
people are like, oh, and a lot of times people are like, they don't know if something's funny or not, and they see
Mhm.
someone else laughing, they're like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, that must be funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
It's a weird like
It is
psychological
weird. Mhm.
peer pressure type of thing.
Yeah. Good peer pressure.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have I feel like I've shown you videos that I thought were hilarious and you were like, what? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And vice
True.
versa. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Follow
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
Jen, your favorite film genres?
I don't know that I have a favorite. I feel like, again, that I'll watch anything that's good and compelling. And
All right, what would you find on your top 5 or 10 list as favorite movies go?
oh man,
Yeah.
top 5 or 10. Top Gun.
That
Okay.
was Maverick.
You know what?
Top Gun is
Not-
good.
I love Top Gun. It has everything, but yeah, Maverick is not necessarily from
This is her dog's
Gun.
name.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
But
She's told
you
me.
know, I don't know. It's just in my head. Let's see. Love Actually.
It's
Mo-
good. Look, I'm secure enough. I like that movie.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
You know what's brilliant? Which I don't know if they do this anymore. The DVD, the commentary on Love Actually
yeah,
is
yeah.
hilarious. It's
Really?
Hugh Grant and the director, and then like the little kid in the film.
Oh,
and then
cool.
Hugh Grant just like makes fun of everybody throughout the whole. Like, do they still do that anymore? Commentary?
Yeah, they do.
Do they? Cool.
Jerry Maguire.
More Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Well, what's up with Tom
Surprisingly.
Cruise?
I don't. Just so I mean,
He does it
really,
for you.
really, it's Cameron Crowe for that movie. You know, writer director.
Okay. Okay.
No,
no, I know.
I said Moulin Rouge. Yeah, but I mean, I love comedies, dramas, thrillers,
Musicals.
scary,
Got Moulin
musicals.
Rouge. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're done well.
Well, wouldn't they be better, enjoyed in the theater instead of on the silver screen?
Well, sure. I mean, I'd love to go see
Oh, okay.
more musicals, but like Moulin Rouge kind of. I feel like Moulin Rouge kind of turned
It's
around
different.
the.
I
like,
It was a
liked
movement.
It
musicals
was
in
trippy.
film.
But also Chicago. I loved Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah.
I like Chicago,
And I saw it on stage.
I saw it too. in New York.
after I did too. Like just a year or so after it came out in the theater. I like the theater. I like the movie better than the theater in person.
Mhm.
But I don't know if that was just they just did such a good job with it, and it's like right there in front of you, and like the camera work you can do with that just sort of worked.
Right,
But
right.
yeah.
The Departed. Love that movie.
Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So good.
You ever watch Infernal Affairs? It's the Asian version, Chinese
No.
version of.
No, I didn't. I haven't. No.
You should check it out.
Okay.
It's a nice trilogy to watch.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Love all those.
What?
I never watched the third one because of fucking that huge spider in it, man. There's a huge spider, like she or whatever they call it, in that cave, and so I think it's like a third of the way into the movie.
Jen saw the movie because of the huge spider.
Yeah.
Do you have
No.
arachnophobia?
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
acting like it's weird. Like it's strange to be afraid of spiders. No, that's normal. That's average.
I manage it better than others. I don't like flip the fuck out if there's one near me,
But you won't see a movie because there's a fake spider in it?
yeah, it's weird. I've been trying to get over that little by little. So
Oh, okay, speaking of spiders, have you guys seen remember arachnophobia?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah. That's one reason
John
I
Goodman?
don't I
Goofy-ass
always
movie.
look at my food before, especially popcorn, when I'm eating, because there's a scene where the guy's not looking at he's looking at the TV. He grabs a big handful of the popcorn, and there's like a spider in the popcorn. He just shoves it in his mouth. So he basically, yeah.
Do you want me to tell you a story?
yes,
Please
we're all
do.
about
No,
stories
no.
here.
It's not a long story, but once I was at a place that I worked, and I had ordered a salad like on my break, and I was eating it, and a spider crawled out of it,
Eek.
Oh.
and I did not care for that, even tarantula lover that I am. But hey, that's a little tip to unintended consequences for Adam. When you have like organic greens and all this organic stuff, guess what you get more of?
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
bugs.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
Have you guys
Yeah.
ever bought a bag of lettuce and had like a live?
I have with
Insected?
berries, like some
Okay.
fruit. I
Mm.
found. Yeah, I found a dead bee in like some
Ooh.
raspberries once.
My
Glad I didn't bite
sister
into that.
found a worm in her salad one time at Ruby Tuesdays.
I believe it.
Fun.
Yeah.
Did she eat the worm?
I don't think she did.
Okay.
That's something I should have asked.
Wait, is that
I
something
didn't
you wouldn't
think
put?
to ask.
Has she known to eat critters and
No. Not that I know of.
roadkill?
No. I
Okay.
do.
Tell me you have a roadkill story.
I do have a roadkill story.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
Wow.
Let's go.
I was dating my first boyfriend back in high school,
Is
and
this gonna make me sad?
no, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Just take off your headphones. You'll be fine.
I know.
I'm from the middle of nowhere.
I don't know what you ran over though.
Oh, it's not.
Hey,
it's
Haley
not what you
grew up
think it is.
next to BB King's house.
That's
so
right.
where he grew up.
Shaq.
Exactly. So we were on our way to a high school baseball game, and he hit a squirrel, and he stopped the truck. And this is like our
It's just a squirrel.
second date.
Keep going.
He picks up a shovel and puts it in the back of the truck. Drives out to all the kids would hang out in center field, the back of center field, and he drove up to center field, and they had a grill there. He skins the squirrel and puts it on the grill.
Ugh.
And here's the best part of it.
He didn't even season it. He just went straight to the grill.
Yeah, just straight to the grill. There were a bunch of girls who ate it too, and I was like, "Do they not know?"
What?
Was his catchphrase, "Hey, grill, hey"? Hey, girl, hey. No. Okay.
That was good.
Did
That was
he
good, Rob.
did he end up being a serial killer? Do you know?
Dude, I don't know where he is. I should look him
Well,
up.
you should because
I haven't thought about
that's
him
called a
since-
tell.
till now.
But wait, but he hit the squirrel by accident.
He hit the squirrel by accident. He didn't it was dead.
Yeah, I think that's like kind of it's making the best of a situation.
It's like
Adam would approve of this.
Yeah, it's like Adam with waste.
Yes.
You
Mhm.
know, if God provided this dead squirrel, he's gonna take it.
Did not go to. I wonder what that. I mean, they're not that fatty.
Wow.
I mean, there's not that much there.
No,
Can't feed
it-
too many people with a squirrel.
No,
Oh,
I mean not.
I mean, how's the tail? Is there anything in the tail? Like you just got. It's just
I mean, it
bone.
says
no, it was just like
How does he? I mean, no.
I've seen Coco chase
Oh,
enough squirrels.
I have
no tail there.
another. Speaking of, sorry, go
It's all
ahead.
fur.
There's no meat there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's fur and bone.
There was a girl that I went to college with who her dad would go squirrel hunting. They would eat squirrels, and she would eat the head, like the brain.
Oh my god.
That I
That-
believe.
But that can't be good, right? If you're eating
People love
a
brain.
brain?
Some people love like beef brain. I have not tried that, but I'm on. I want to.
You're on a hunt.
I'm on a hunt
Why?
for organ meats. Yeah, there's more nutrients.
is that good for your psyche though?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I interviewed a guy on our podcast that eats raw organ meats, and his
Oh my
argument was
God.
like, you should, if you want to heal the organ that's troubling you by eating it from the animal.
Eat the organ you're trying to heal.
Yes.
So I should be eating bull penis then.
That was, he said eating testicles up to his libido.
Okay. All
I've
right.
only
What?
seen that stuff on like reality shows like The Challenge or like other Amazing Race where they
Yeah.
then have to like eat, all the like cow brains, cow testicles,
Okay.
like what in order to move on. Yeah.
Oh.
Check out episode 71 if you're curious.
Yeah, it was a fascinating interview. This guy
Wow.
is on another level, but he also healed himself doing this. So he had like health problems that yeah.
Don't knock it until you try
I
it. I
know.
guess. I don't know.
Exactly.
Have you guys ever like almost accidentally joined a cult?
I
I don't think so. But who knows? I mean, what is it? Is this a cult? Yeah,
You know what? I
cult
have a,
adjacent.
I have a friend from work who has told me, he's called us a cult, like all you Adam Carolla fans, and he's a former Marine, and I'm like, no, we just like to have fun, we like to listen to him. He's like, no, you guys are a cult. So
No.
So
May-
my first gig in high school was an usher at the local playhouse, well, the Civic Center, Pasadena. There was an event one day there. I swear to God, these people, this must have been a cult or something, because it was called like Falun Dafa or some shit. And there was just people going and giving these crazy speeches about, I don't know what the fuck. And they were just like people in these crazy robes and just get ups. And they were just like, just one after another talking about this place and how it's changed their lives. Blah, blah. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? When does my shift end? I'm falling asleep over here. Like, fuck this.
whoa.
It was very bizarre. There were some people that spoke in a way that felt like they were being coerced or like they were being blackmailed. It's like, you give the speech or we'll kill your fucking family type shit. It was weird. Weirdest show to date.
Yeah, I think that's a cult.
Okay.
I would put that in the
It's-
cult
it's all the
category.
points.
Yeah.
I never Googled it after the fact either, so I don't know if they're still around or what the fuck.
Okay, moment. So you worked at a movie theater, right?
No, it was a theater.
Actually,
Yeah,
I used to be a projectionist. I did the whole Usher thing. Unfortunately, if I can throw shade at Haley, I think she applied at an ArcLight, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't make it, unfortunately.
No,
And look at them
wasn't good
now.
enough. I know.
Yeah, but look at her now.
No, look, she's
didn't
doing
have
way
the
better
face.
than they are. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They're out of business now.
Yeah.
So
Hey, but at least we don't need projectionists anymore, because I think all we got is like DVDs and Blu-rays. You just press the button now.
but
I
they still
s-
have to be projected onto the screen, bro.
Well, I don't know. Do they? I used to
Rob,
get
you
the
you
didn't
film.
someone-
know this.
There should be someone there to like just push play and be like,
Oh,
"All
just
right."
to push a button.
Yeah,
I used to get the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
film, and I used to, thread. We called it threading the tree or something like that, and it was kind of fun. It was fun, but
Did
I
you guys
used to-
ever have any fires?
no fires. But if we ever had to change the light bulb in the projector, we had to wear gloves because it was so hot and sensitive, and the
It
oils.
would break.
Yeah, that was kind of scary. But it was fun working at a theater. It was fun. I met a couple, movie stars. I met Jimmy Smits there one time.
Jimmy
And-
Smits.
Yeah,
Blast from
he
the
had a
past.
premiere. It was called, I think, Price of Glory. It was a boxing movie. Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun.
He was what? NYPD Blue? Was that?
He
him?
was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Him
I
from
remember having a
anything
crush
else.
on him when I was a
Ah.
kid at one point. in
Yeah.
time.
He was also in The Heights.
And
He's in the movie.
Dexter.
So
Dexter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dexter. Oh wow.
Dexter.
I'm curious what
That's
he looks
awesome.
like now.
Just older.
Yeah, but
Well,
mean,
some people
you
age
don't know, you're
well, and
curious-
some people.
Some
Okay.
people do not
don't-
age well.
Don't at all.
He looks like he's
Ooh,
aged well, I
65
think.
now, almost 66.
Okay.
He's been with oh. It says spouse Barbara Smith's from 1980 to 87, but then partner Wanda from 1986 until unknown, which is a little interesting
is she
because
still
overlap
alive?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unknown.
Little overlap.
Okay.
No.
Right on.
I might have to dig into that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
find out
right.
when she's still alive.
Wait, can
Yeah.
you find out what happened to Shelley Miscavige? If you're good at mysteries and tracking, that's the head of
Oh, no,
Scientology.
they're
is
gonna-
what I
Oh
know.
yes.
They're gonna
yes.
kill us.
Oh,
Since
really?
you're good at
we all
you
know.
what?
Where is she?
Oh, she's the one that went missing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that no one has
When-
seen in like 10 years.
Ah.
Since
Oh.
2007.
I don't want to put me after me.
But
Yeah.
then Leah Remini went to the police to file a missing persons report, and
They didn't do anything because they're getting paid off. Okay.
that's yeah,
yeah.
probably.
Are they that powerful?
Oh, they at least were. I don't know if they are.
They have a ton of money from all their real estate,
It'll run out. I
Well,
feel like they're
and-
not.
and probably just from what we were talking about with the Colts and everything,
Yeah.
it's possible that someone may have, like the police may have gone to contact her, but because of the whole dynamics of the cult, that she's gonna say in the moment, yes, I'm fine, I'm here of my own free will.
No, they've never heard of her from her.
Well, I
That's
don't
the
think
thing ever.
I don't think the cops ever reported back what they found. They were just like, no, like there's no case here, pretty much. But yeah, who knows?
Creepy.
Have you guys ever toured the Scientology Center?
No desire.
No.
I've seen them from
Me
the
neither.
outside. I've been to Clearwater, so I know I've
Same.
driven by. And I saw Chicago had a building. I was like, Scientology.
It's everywhere then.
Yeah.
I remember when I moved to Nashville, they opened one up in Nashville. I was like, oh crap, this is growing incredibly.
Yeah, I
To
don't
be
think
like
it
in a
is- I don't think
smaller
it is
city like
anymore, though.
Nashville, it's crazy.
The word's out now.
Yeah. I went to college with a girl that got sucked into it. I don't know what happened. I can't find her online anymore. Yeah. She was like on Facebook, and it said, then she started, her work started saying like, oh, Scientology, or she had a part-time thing there. And then suddenly she just disappeared. Like, whoa. Okay. Don't know. I tried like Googling her a couple of years. I should try again, see if I can find her. Couldn't find anything.
That's weird. I
Yeah.
don't know. Jen, Haley, you guys should start a podcast, like a true crime mysteries podcast.
There aren't enough of those.
Yeah.
We'll make it a segment.
Are you messing with us?
I don't know. Are there any missing
brainstorming about that?
episodes out there in the ether that we haven't heard of from you guys?
Well,
Just one.
Yeah.
We actually, that was our first go at
Yeah.
a podcast, was our true crime podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was very well researched though.
It was it?
It was.
On
Yeah.
one side.
Huh?
But
On one side.
no, that's not true.
Hey,
That's not true.
this is what I gathered from my interview, so blame her, not me.
Jen did a
I
very
heard.
good job.
So I do blame her because I heard what she said.
I
No,
heard.
but I will say, and I'm not opposed to revisiting that in the future. But now that I'm listening to other true crime podcast, it's funny because even the other day when I was listening to Gina's podcast with Teresa,
Uh-huh.
and she was talking about prepping the news segments for the show, and for some reason I never pictured that she was actually having to sit down and like type out what she was going to be reading.
Yeah.
Oh no, so now that I'm news girl for this, I totally get it.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
thought maybe it's like, okay, she pulled up a story and just read. I didn't
No,
realize that
'cause
there's
it's
copyright
never
and that there's all these,
No.
Well, I don't know about the copyright. We don't worry about that.
No
We're-
one's listening.
We're small
That's-
balls.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I mean, it just isn't always written in a way that's like best for reciting it on a podcast short form. Like you just want to hit like main points. You don't want to read like a whole thing. So I'll read articles and just I will read sentences verbatim.
yeah.
But not all of them. So I actually want to interview. I want to get her on so I can like pick her brain about. But maybe I guess she talked about it.
It was just
So-
a little. I mean, I still want to know more. It was just a little bit that she said on easy listening.
You know who else does that too?
What?
News anchors. They write their own
that
news.
I think I knew. But yeah. Anyway, my point though is I could see though if we really went after doing a true crime show in the way that I would want to do it, it just seems like a lot of work to actually have to put into.
It is. It's a lot
Yeah.
of research.
And to do it good, to where it's not just like you're not just reciting the same 20 facts that we all know
Yeah.
about the John Bonet
Yeah.
case,
It's
in
tough
this case, the
because
whatever.
you have with something like true crime, you do have to read it
I think
because
you have to absorb it.
you have to
like not
absorb
just
it.
read it, and you have to like really be interested.
yeah,
and,
and
like,
precise.
yeah, and curious. And just
Yeah.
get all the little details, and then
Well,
you're gonna
mhm.
know
Yeah.
how to say it in your own words.
That
It's gonna
And
be
you-
interesting.
You have to make it a way that sounds like a conversation instead
Yeah.
of you reading
Yeah.
just like
it.
reading something.
Yeah.
But then also too, the shows that I have really liked, those hosts have like done more investigations based on
Yeah.
other than just what's out there. Like they're trying to get records of stuff and like look up information and
You also don't
know.
want to like bore
Mhm.
your audience either with all the little
Yeah.
details. So you have to
Yeah.
know, like you
Yeah.
might be obsessed with the details, but then you have to like so I was listening to there's this podcast out there called Benefit of Hindsight about the Jerry Sandusky case at Penn State,
Ooh.
and it's totally debunking it, and I actually really believe it. I actually don't think he's guilty after hearing this side of things, but the guy's podcast, and he's been researching this for like a decade,
Mhm.
and it's fascinating, but he's so long-winded, and
Oh,
his
okay.
the way he talks, you're just like, I can't listen. I don't want to listen to someone who's so up in arms and kind of angry
Mhm,
sounding.
mhm.
Although
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of his personality,
Mhm.
and I think maybe it grows on some people. But for me, I was just like, it's 4 hours. Like some of the episodes are 4 hours long.
That's insane.
Yeah.
No way.
But it is fascinating. Like AJ Benza has the same. The guy producing is the same guy who produces AJ Benza's podcast.
Okay.
And AJ does like the intros and stuff to it, but then it kicks to the journalist that's done the deep dive for a decade. But it's really fascinating. Like I think it's really important work that he's done, because that's something that we all heard and we're like, oh, that guy's so guilty. Like, oh my gosh, this is all him. It was like this whole up in arms. But then when they break down like all the details, you're like, whoa, it's really crazy how it spun out of control, and like the witnesses don't really check out, and the timeline kept getting changed, and but everyone was so invested in the narrative and in him being guilty and Joe Paterno, and it just kind of took a life of its own.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah So it's called with the benefit of hindsight, if you're curious. But
Okay.
it's there's a lot of really good, legit information. It's just hard to listen to.
Right.
Sorry, I feel bad. I'm
Yeah.
like, but it's really amazing work. It's just
We'll be expecting to hear, or what is it? Yeah, your true crime podcast will drop at the end of the year then?
I mean, I feel so much work.
it is.
But like, I feel like we'll definitely be talking about true crime stuff on Lady Lackeys. I mean, it's kind of hard not to have a conversation with Jen where we're not talking about true crime.
But you know what the good thing though is that even though there's so many true crime podcasts and I forget what my second point was.
They all offer something different.
Well, I'm still on the lookout for something to like hook me in. Like I'm still open to listening to a true crime podcast that like catches me in a different way and like grabs me. So I feel like there's still room for someone to come do it their way. You know?
Absolutely.
One thing that interests me, and I was listening to Haley's episode at the Lady Lackeys, was Haley likes conspiracy theories, right? You're into kind of that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I love conspiracy
Moon
theories.
landing.
Oh yeah, that threw me for a
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you. Like I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan. I do. I like the whole
I
Shining.
love Stanley Kubrick. Yeah, go ahead.
And you know the Shining, and then there's a documentary Room. What is it? 1403.
Yes.
237.
Yes. Yeah. It has a lot of weird theories, and I'm into that. I like it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I would love to do a conspiracy theory podcast. Okay, well, here's my thing. Let's talk about the moon landing. Let's talk about it for a second.
We all dropped our
This is
heads.
fresh in my mind because I just heard this today at work when I was cleaning up.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna talk about the flat Earth after this, so we'll just talk about that.
Now, all I'm saying is, I haven't been to outer space.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
No. No. But, I mean, I'm not sure the moon landing happened. And if it didn't happen, did it ever happen? And are we just seeing it? Is someone... We just know space as the images that have been presented to us.
What I say is, I'm not saying we didn't go to the moon. What I am saying is the video we see could have been filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah.
Or
in Arizona.
Exactly. Could have been. But
Absolutely.
you guys, Mo man, what's the name of the movie again? The documentary? Room.
Was it Room 237? I think.
237, I think. It's got a lot of weird and cool, like interesting kind of tidbits on theories. Yeah, Room 237 is the name of the documentary on The Shining. It's got like weird stuff.
Did you read The Shining?
I did not.
You should read it. The
I'm not
ending's
much of a
totally
reader.
different.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Well, then
I
never
would
mind.
like you to read a little book I picked up
No. Okay, yes, what?
back in the day. Also came with a cassette tape.
Oh,
The
okay.
book was called
How am I going to play that?
Is Elvis Alive?
Ooh.
What do you guys think about this?
Had an audio tape,
you,
supposedly him.
Shoot.
well, there's a theory that he's also in the background in Home Alone.
What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, at the airport when Catherine O'Hara's like, I need to find my son. He's in the background.
Who pointed that out? Like, what gave it away that it's
Is this
Elvis
like one
in
of
the
those things
background?
that you see Jesus in your toast and stuff? Like,
People actually believe, I don't think it's him, but people actually believe it's him. The thing is, I've gone to what's the name? Emmy? What's the name?
Graceland?
Graceland. Oh my gosh,
Mm.
how did I forget Graceland?
I don't know.
I went to Graceland like several times. No one's ever been upstairs. So
He's still living upstairs.
that's what the rumor is.
Okay.
That's what the rumor is.
Well, okay, this is what I was reading. So he was spotted alive many times since he died. So he was photographed leaving a hospital with his friend Muhammad Ali in New York in 1984. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna have to look for that picture online, and there's a few other instances, like you said, in Home Alone.
What did I
So-
start?
Yeah, I got to look for that picture
That's
with Muhammad Ali.
crazy.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't know.
Have you heard of a movie called Bubba Hotep?
Oh yeah,
What? What
Wait,
is it?
what?
Bubba Hotep.
Bruce
have you
Campbell.
heard-
What?
No,
What
what?
words are you saying?
Bubba Hotep. Have you heard of a movie called
Bubba
Hotep?
Ho-
Hotep.
Yes.
Wait, is this one word? HOTEP?
HO-TEP.
Are you fucking with us
Dash?
right now?
No.
It's a mummy. It's a mummy.
So Elvis is in a retirement home, and he and
Is that what you were watching the other night?
JFK, they team up to fight a mummy that's there killing all the residents. You have to watch this
Same
movie.
makers of that movie that was on your stories. Was that you?
Oh, me? Oh, what the
Trump in
the Trump
space or
one?
something?
Yeah. There's a Donald Trump space movie out there on Amazon Prime. Yeah.
That was a show at Second City.
Was it?
It was before Trump was elected. It was called Trump in Space.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a comedy show at Second City.
All right, guys. I do not recommend it. Just don't watch it. Don't even no. Out of curiosity, just don't. Please don't.
I've
Yeah.
seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Killer.
Oh
was that?
yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
It was. I listened.
Or
I
did
did
you
not
like
read it, but I listened to the book.
It was a book.
Yes,
Wow. It was a
it
book.
started. Book.
It was a book.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the movie.
It was originally a book. Yeah. And I was last movie I'm going to hopefully mention is, since I'm a feminist, I just saw again The Descent. Have you guys seen The Descent?
Yes.
So-
Who's in that?
I don't know them well. They're not really known actresses. Moman saw the movie. It's a group of about 5 or 6 women friends. They go spelunking and they go to the cave, and they get into some trouble. They get stuck, and then things happened. And Moman, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
It's a recent movie.
It's
Within
about-
the last few years.
Yeah, a few years, about 10 maybe, 10 years.
See,
Good.
Hijinks ensue.
you guys make us look like we haven't seen a lot of movies.
I know, seriously.
But have you seen Legally Blonde?
Yes.
Yes, man.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then, la-di-da.
So yeah, check out Bubba Hotep since we were talking about Elvis.
Bubba, oh, okay.
Yeah. What are some of your other favorite
Can't remember
conspiracy
that
theories?
name. Oh no.
Sorry, I got to get back to it.
There's- I'm interested to hear all conspiracy theories.
Oh boy.
I have one that's so outrageous, it's going to cancel me.
Lay it
Okay.
on me. Lay it on us. Come on.
do
Let's
it.
go.
I just like to use my imagination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
I support imagination.
Tell
Let's
me
go.
this isn't about
I have-
race.
Race.
I'm
Uh-oh.
nervous. I'm nervous. I'm
should-
nervous.
no.
I'm nervous.
It could get you canceled. We're live.
Maybe. I know. I'm scared.
We can't.
I'm
cut
just
this.
saying. Should I not say it?
I
Okay,
don't know
I'm
what
just
you're gonna
saying.
say.
Look. I just like to imagine things. Okay. There's a conspiracy theory that O.J. Simpson didn't kill Nicole Brown Simpson, right?
Okay.
I
From
mean,
OJ,
sure.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they-
exactly.
Wait, what?
She said from OJ.
From OJ.
He's the one
That's-
perpetuating
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
What did I say?
Nothing.
No,
I'm
she's
just
saying
saying.
that's where the
Yes, I
conspiracy
agree.
theory-
But
Oh,
from OJ.
right. But yeah, you're right. But there's a conspiracy theory that it's his son that actually did it.
That's weird. Okay.
My theory
Jason?
is I
That
don't
one?
know.
How old
I
was
thought you
his
were
son?
well-versed in this.
This is
old-
the one
the
that
grown one.
drawn.
The grown one.
drowned?
No,
Oh,
Not
okay.
the little boy.
No,
Yeah.
the grown one. But I have this other theory that's so far fetched. That what if Marilyn?
This is your own conspiracy theory that you've come up with.
Yes,
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I completely came up with it. Okay.
Okay.
That Charles Manson was involved in the Nicole Brown Simpson murder.
What,
What?
the fuck?
Now, okay, let's
Okay.
sit here and let's think about this. Okay. Remember Helter Skelter?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what was Helter Skelter about?
Starting a race war.
Exactly. And what did the O.J. Simpson trial do? Oh, are you blown away right now? Are you
no.
blown away right now?
Yeah.
He's still
No,
in
no,
prison,
no.
and they caught him with a cell phone before. Not saying that, I mean, it was the 90s. He didn't have a cell phone, but obviously he had communication with people.
So wait, both Charles Manson and his son were involved, or just
Oh, no.
OJ?
I'm just making this up.
These were two separate.
These are two separate conspiracy theories.
Okay. I don't know anything about Helter Skelter,
I mean,
but the race
So-
war wasn't that already going
that was
with
Rodney
the-
King.
Yeah, exactly. It was already on
I
its
know.
way.
Can you believe that he had a hand in all of this?
Rodney King.
I really love the enthusiasm and just how dedicated you are to this conspiracy.
Sometimes I make up conspiracy theories to see how people would believe.
Okay. All right. You should be
I
a
hope
writer,
this makes it
Haley.
into
She
your-
was testing us. That was it. That's what this was. This was a test.
And we passed, right?
Your mind was a little bit blown.
That was just me being like, come on.
Oh,
Trust
I
me.
don't know.
Is
I
your-
saw a little bit go, oh, it makes sense now. That's what I saw.
Is your ultimate goal to become a cult leader?
No, that's too much responsibility.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that appealing. I feel like cult leaders have to. I don't feel women being cult leaders. They're more of like,
But what about like they're kind of like the side. They're sort of like the head. There's like the
Yes.
head and the neck. There's the neck that
Yeah.
turns the head of the head male, like Ghislaine Maxwell.
yes,
Right.
and like never mind. It's a cult from Portland. They wore all red. I don't remember.
I do think you need women involved in the cult.
Yes. So
movements.
what
I really
they do,
Oh, like
women
Nexi-
actually.
Nexium. Shit.
Yes. So
Mhm.
women actually control the cult,
Yeah.
but they make the cult leader believe that they're in charge.
Right.
Wasn't it
right.
just women and men and like marriages?
Yeah. Exactly. That's
But-
that's sort of the feminine.
Cults come in all
power.
different shapes and
The
sizes.
true feminine power here.
Exactly.
Female empowerment.
Manny, are you married?
Sorry.
Ever been
I laughed
married?
a little too hard.
That's fine. I just like that reaction. No, I'm fucking single. There is a woman that I'm stupid in love with, but it's not gonna.
Wait.
Not gonna
have you
happen.
talked about this?
What? Yeah, I briefly mentioned it, but I don't like to discuss it just because most of the time people just ridicule me. So
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
makes
Is
so
she
sad.
anime
That's
or
so
something? Is she
sad.
the one that looks like anime?
she's Vietnamese, but she like she.
I thought you were gonna accuse him of falling in love, like he's in love with a
No, he's
cartoon
just, like,
character.
he's got this girl that he puts pictures of. And it looks like kind of
That's
anime
Vamp.
adjacent.
That vamp bit me.
Vampy.
Okay.
Vampy.
Anyway, so that's part of her gig. Like she works with companies that are huge in the nerd world. And she's
Okay.
like recently she did a cosplay for this video game called Scarlet Nexus. Looks dope. And I found out about her back in 2005. 2005.
Oh,
And I
shit.
just been slowly following all the work that she's done since then. And the reason why exudes, I guess is the best word I could use. A lot of qualities. There's a lot just how she carries herself, but it's the seamstress aspect of it all. Like, my grandmother was a seamstress, and she
Hmm.
taught that to all my aunts and my mother. So, like, aside from that, also her crazy passion that she has, like, for gaming,
Oh.
manga, video games, anime. Like, when I see certain photos of like, this is the progress I've made on this video game, and this is like the amount of hours that she put into, I was like, God damn, that's legit. And anyway, I found out about her, followed her, just blah blah. I never had the balls, and I also just like my life was a fucking mess back in 2009. Uh, that was probably my lowest, 2009, 2010, and ever since then, I just kind of been rewiring my wiring, if you will,
Yeah.
because I just had a lot of work to do on myself.
Hmm.
And after I kind of came out of that little rough patch, I met someone that I dated that didn't go well, and after it was all said and done, said other chick, that's Linda, the one that I admire a lot. She's been dating the same dude for almost 10 years now. So I,
Oh.
even though
But not married.
might as well be. I mean, come on.
I
10
know,
years.
but why isn't he? Why is she?
I don't know
locked
what
down?
I don't know what they're doing with their life, but I'm happy that she has someone that she could be happy with. But at the same
Yeah.
time, that was like, so I don't know. I just and plus the way that everything ended previously, it was just like horrible.
Hmm.
It was a big learning experience. So it just takes a lot of time for me to really drop down my guard. And
Hmm.
I've always been private in that regard, as far as like,
But not
what
about your sex.
well, see,
Sexcapades.
that's different because it's like I'm a hot mess, but I've learned how to manage to be a hot mess. And there's just certain things I won't divulge until I'm like, I feel safe around this person to divulge it.
So I think Manny you can separate your, sexcapades and your fun
Right.
stuff to your actual love,
Intimacy,
side.
yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So exactly. And the other thing too is after doing that it's fun. Also, I just growing up the way that I did, I like Jen. I was very gullible. There's still certain times where like the gullibility will come out and be like, "Is this person?" I got to take some time to assess the situation. But experiencing the things I'm experiencing now is just like, whoa, this is a trip. Like I didn't think this would be my life. Like just all sorts of new shit. But after a while, it's just like I want something like substantial, something real.
Mhm.
What I would do, Mo Man, is I would live life. About 8 years ago or so, I had a really good friend. We were really good. I had these deep feelings for her and everything, and I told her about this. My feelings, but unfortunately, she was planning on getting married like 4 months later, which I knew. I was invited to the wedding, and I
Oh my
told her about
God.
this.
Oh my
And she
God.
tells me, we sit down and she tells me, why are you telling me this now? This was like 6 years ago, something like that. And now, just a couple months, well, recently, I find out that they're getting divorced.
Shut up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what's funny is someone in the wedding, this older lady who worked with her, she tells me, she kind of right next to me, she goes, I can't believe she's marrying that guy. And then I'm like, I don't know. I can't, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not, but you never know, Mo, man. You never know.
Well, it's not
Oh.
like the opportunity hasn't presented itself. They're like along the way, I've met some women that really kind of took me by surprise. Not that I'm like super judgmental or picky or anything. I'm like Dawson. It's just like I love all women. Any women that shows me attention or affection is like, let's go. But they're the few that like really kind of took me by surprise. I was like, oh shit, I'm catching feelings. Like I made myself, I made that point to them, but it just for some reason never worked out either. So it's not like I'm super guarded or just keeping
Mhm,
away from
mhm.
that.
You're open to it. And
Just-
to
it takes
meeting the right person.
Yeah, and it takes a bit of time, and some people just don't want to put in the time. It's just like, all right, fine, whatever. Like, I'm used to delayed gratification, so if it takes the time that it does, then whatever. And also, I don't go out as much either, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help my
Yeah.
situation. I've been going out more over the last few years, but for the most part, I'm fine just being a homebody, keeping myself entertained.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Cool.
VR
Well, you'll be going
porn.
to the
No
bar
VR
crawl soon.
porn. That's too much work, man. I'm not trying to put things over my face and have like a remote on my side and worry if I'm gonna knock over my lube too. Just load up the first page on Pornhub, find something, and let's go. That's it.
Yeah.
I know we're going to wrap up soon. Before we wrap up, I want to do some shout outs to some of the people that were watching us and commenting on YouTube. B. Frank, shout out. Ultra fan, Adam Carolla, Ultra fan, Addie, shout out to her. Luis Maya, shout out to him. What's up, man? Family
Jeff Lee.
of Jeff Lee, family of 3. What's up? Everybody out there. Thanks for following and commenting. And of course, Mindy, she always watches. Sometimes she doesn't comment. She was at the cruise last time. She's super fun. So thanks for following and liking and commenting.
I have one final question before we do wrap this up. And I'm sorry, Haley, but we're gonna have to use your new car as a sacrificial offering here.
What? No.
Well, hear me out.
Okay.
If you were gonna go out in a blaze of glory, Thelma and Louise style, who would be riding shotgun with you?
Oh, Jen, for sure.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Jen, I don't think I'd trust anyone
You want to
more
drive me
than-
off a cliff with you? It's so sweet.
No, I feel like
Oh.
Jen's also like the person like you want to go on a road trip with. She's very much like if I say we should do something, she's like she either thought of it before and she's telling me or she's like reading my mind and telling me like what we're going to do. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gaggling on. But anyway, yeah, Jen always. She always say like fuck yeah, let's do this.
Would you make
Yeah.
a good co-pilot?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm pretty easygoing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what yeah, you're super chill, you're super easygoing. Yeah.
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 Jane, actually, let me pose that question to
Yeah.
you. Who would you want to go out Thelma and Louise style from Corolla Digital if you were gonna?
Thelma and Louise. Just meaning that just means like go out and wreak havoc, or I don't even know what they're
Go out, wreak
What was
havoc,
their-
you get in a chase, and then drive off a cliff.
someone you okay.
Yeah, but you have to do it with somebody from here, from Corolla Digital.
From Corolla Digital.
Yeah.
I feel like Dawson because he would call me. Is that weird?
Wait, what do you mean he call you?
He would calm me.
Oh,
Oh,
calm.
calm you.
Okay.
Calm me
I'd
down.
be like, well, why would he have to call you?
I know. I was like, Jane,
He's
we
right-
gotta go.
he's
Let's.
with you.
I need a calming force for that. So
Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
He's pretty calming.
I think he'd also like pick some great tunes
yes.
to play while you guys are being
Yes.
chased down.
He can lead the music.
Yeah.
Just let him do his thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Robbie, give us our plugs.
All right, guys. Well, if you guys want to follow us, you can follow us on Instagram, Endless Ranchers Podcast, or Endless Ranchers. What at Instagram? Sorry, guys. You caught me. I thought you were gonna ask me who I was gonna jump off a.
Oh, who would you?
Yeah.
Who would
go
you
out and
jump
blaze
out?
a glory
Yeah.
with?
Yeah,
Your
I was-
co-pilot.
Yeah, thanks. I was gonna say
Not
Chris
me,
Lux-
obviously.
Chris Laxamana, he could play the finger popping tunes while we're jumping out of a cliff.
Play the Avril Lavigne.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have
Singing
been popping in my fingers. So
Lady Gaga.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that and Gina, she could be doing some Wisconsin mom or something.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
But
Minnesota.
They're from Wisconsin, right?
I don't know.
She's from Kansas, right?
I thought
She's from
I just
Kansas.
remember when we were in Milwaukee and Brian like got all excited. Like wasn't it from Thelma and Louise was the show that he got excited? None of you guys were there.
The movie.
Never
All
mind.
all right, cool.
I
So
like fell on deaf ears. Brian
All right.
will clear me up at some point.
all right, so you guys can follow Endless Ranchers Instagram, Endless Ranchers podcasts.
Laverne and Shirley, sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. Lamazo.
Yes.
Go,
Yeah.
We're
Go on
gonna
with your
do
plugs.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instagram at Endless Ranchers Podcast, Facebook, the Endless Ranchers Podcast group. Join us, join the conversation. Twitter at Endless Ranchers. YouTube, just find us at Endless Ranchers. Also, follow Moman at How We Figure on Twitter and Instagram. He's got a podcast as well, right, man?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then you can follow Robbie Spotlight myself on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Robbie Spotlight. Check me out. We'll have some fun. And, Lady Lackeys, of course. Check them out on Instagram, Twitter, and follow the podcast.
Yeah.
So, thanks, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you for
us.
Thank you
having
so
us. This is so much
much.
fun.
Yeah, we had a
This
great
was
time.
Great.
Got some
episode.
messaging on here.
Thank you, ladies.
So for Haley, Jen, I forgot Jane's name, and Rob. Get it on, everybody.
Get it on.
Get it
Get it
on.
on.
Get it on.
Oh,
there she is.
Thank you,
There
lady.
she is.
Thank you, lady.
But we're still on YouTube technically. We just stopped